Trust me, you don't want to forget these 8 engine checks when inspecting a used car. You want to do these checks when the car's engine isn't cold, when it hasn't been started up for a little while. First, start the car and check if any smoke comes out of the exhaust when you first start the car and when it's running. Blue, extremely white or grey smoke are the colours to be worried about. Condensation might start to come out of the exhaust shortly after the car's been started, especially if it's a cold day like today, as you can see by all this frost. But that's okay, nothing to worry about in that case. Then come up to the front and listen to how the engine idles. Is it consistent? Is there any ticks or rattles? These noises will be most obvious when the engine is cold, and they'll tend to quieten down as the engine warms up and the idle lowers. Also check if there's any movement in the engine as it's idling. You can see in this case it's completely still. Also check for any movement in the engine when shutting it off and then turning it back on. And finally, after the engine's warmed up a bit, give it a few revs and see if there's any movement there. A small amount of movement is okay, you just don't want it looking like the engine is about to fall out of the car.